Hi everyone, welcome back to Reader's Workshop. Before we get started, let's make sure we are ready to learn. Eyes watching, ears like an elephant, quiet as a mouse, still like a pretzel. So yesterday you learned about the 3 ways to read a book. First, you could tell a story you already know, like in this picture of Little Red Riding Hood. You could also look at the pictures and tell your own story. And the last way was to actually read the words. Hopefully you've had a chance now to try out all 3 ways. Today, you will learn about everything you can learn by looking at the cover of a book. The cover of a book gives us important information about who created the book. All the books you have been reading have words and pictures in them. Writing the words is the job of the author. Can you say author? The author thinks of a story and then writes down all the words to tell that story. And you will see on the cover, sometimes it says written by, sometimes it says story by, sometimes it just says by. Making the pictures is the job of the illustrator. The illustrator draws, paints, or uses other art tools like clay or collage to make pictures that match the author's story. And so down here you can see it could say illustrated by, it could say pictures by, or it could say illustrations by. Sometimes the same person does both the words and the pictures. What a big job. So Kevin Hinckus is one of my favorite authors who does both the pictures and the words. And then here's an example of the Llama Llama books. Anna Dewdney does both. And in here, this really funny book, A Perfectly Messed Up Story, Patrick McDonnell does both. Another great reason to look at the cover of a book is because oftentimes you can tell if it's a good fit for you. So when you're looking at the cover, you should be asking yourself, does this look like something I'd be interested in? And if it is, you might want to add it to your book box. So here's some examples of covers of books that you would find in your classroom or similar books. So here you are looking and you see a cute picture of a dog, a real dog. Here you're looking at a picture of a hamster in a cage who looks like he might be getting into some mischief. And this one looks like a little boy in a garden. So you would think to yourself, which one looks like it would be the best for me? Let's check out these covers. Remember, you should think to yourself, does this look like something I'd want to read more about? So here you have some cats, here you have some children making pizza, and here you have a Chinese dragon. Okay. And another thing to think about is look at these 2 books. These 2 look like real books because they're photographs, nonfiction books, and this one looks like a story, a fiction book. You should think about which one would be a good fit for you. So you might have heard the expression, you can't judge a book by its cover. And it's true. Sometimes you pick out a book based on the cover, and it's not always what you think it's going to be. But you can look at a book's cover to learn the name of the author, the person who wrote the words, the name of the illustrator, the person who made the pictures, and you can learn if it's going to be a good fit for you. Now it is time for you to practice independent reading. What can you learn from the covers of your books? Whether you're at home, whether you're at school or home, take your books and try reading quietly on your own for at least 8 minutes today. We are bumping it up to 8 minutes. And remember to show reader respect. You can learn from the covers of books just like we do.